Good evening. Welcome back to Legend Knows Football. Some interesting transfer news, interesting pieces, interesting rumors has been surrounding the transfer market concerning Man City and Chelsea. Xavi Simons, Nkunku, Jackson update, our centre back dilemma that we have, Garnacho deal, Pedro speaks on the upcoming season. Anyways, let's get into the first piece of news. As per Simon Phillips, Chelsea have offered several players to RB Leipzig for midfielder Xavi Simons, including Christopher Nkunku. It's part of the complex negotiations with the Blues, keen to offload players, having also offered both Kani Chukwuemeka and Tyreek George. Leipzig aren't considering Christopher Nkunku as part of the deal for Xavi Simons. Nkunku no longer fits their salary structure as he earns 20 million euros per year. Simons to Chelsea is still absolutely possible if they meet the 70 million euro demand. So we tried to, get some cash with the player to get the Simmons deal done. But it seems like Leipzig only wants the cash since they can't afford the wages of Christopher Nkunku. But I think we are still working on this deal, as you will see going into the next slide. Let's continue. RB Leipzig are interested in Nkunku returning, but not in a permanent deal. And they are also not planning a swap deal involving Xavi Simons. They would only consider a loan. Even then, there would need to be a special arrangement regarding wage coverage. So it seems like RB Leipzig does not want to pay anything. They don't want to cover the wage. They don't want to pay a transfer fee. They basically just want Nkunku for free, or how should I put it? Meanwhile, from their side concerning Xavi Simons, they don't want to make any compromises on the amount, on the price they are asking for him. But let's continue. Let's see how the story develops further. Contacts between Chelsea and RB Leipzig continue over Xavi Simons. Chelsea priority is to find a solution for Nkunku and Jackson. Simons wants to go to Chelsea. Nkunku could be open to Leipzig, but depends on offers. Christopher Nkunku would be open to a return to RB Leipzig this summer if his former club's interest in a potential move advances. So Nkunku is open to going back to Leipzig, but Leipzig needs to make the move. And this is where it makes the situation a bit tricky. Because they don't want to pay. So if they could just take the wages off our books, that would be it would be a good deal for us, just to get him off the books, even for a season. Then we can maybe try and sell him next season, so that we could free up some more funds to fund the Xavi Simons deal. But it seems like Leipzig is not compromising on that, and we are stuck with Nkunku. Hopefully there's another club that comes to try and get him off our books. Let's continue. This is some Man City news. Jack Grealish has held positive talks with Everton and is open to joining Thomas Tuchel has also told Grealish he's still in his plans, providing he plays regularly. Everton in advanced talks with Man City, who want 100% wage coverage. That was earlier today. Late this afternoon, Fabrizio Romano tweeted, exclusive, Jack Grealish to Everton, here we go. Loan deal agreed with Man City and medical booked later today. Grealish said yes to Everton Football Club project and he's set to complete his move in next 24 hours. New addition for David Moyes. Seems like Everton is going to pay the wages of Jack Grealish. Hopefully he revives his career to play the World Cup next year, as Thomas Tuchel said that he's in the plans of England for the World Cup. So he's a good player. We wish him well. He's a good signing for Everton. Maybe Everton would get extra revenue in terms of shirt sales, media coverage, and all of that, situations. Let's continue with the news. This is some sources. Chelsea Dodgers tweeted, according to Sacha Volieri, Man City have entered the race for Xavi Simons. Man City are in the race to sign Xavi Simons, though the Dutchman's priority remains Chelsea. As we've read before, Simons is still keen on just joining Chelsea and no one else. Further, Fabrizio also updated that Manchester City are considering a move for Rodrygo after imminent exits. Grealish gone, McAtee and Savinho can leave. And Manchester City Football Club see Rodrygo as dream target. Guardiola big fan. Real Madrid will let him leave if player wants, asking around 100 million euros. So Man City will definitely have to cough up 100 million for Rodrygo. As I've read also, Savinho might go to Tottenham. McAtee, Grealish is gone to Everton, so they definitely need that winger. And knowing Man City, I think they have the finances to fund that deal. So we might see Rodrygo in the Premier League, but not at Arsenal, at Manchester City. And that makes Man City even stronger than they already are. It's going to be an interesting season. Let's continue. Some update on Trevoh Chalobah. Trevoh Chalobah coming off. Enzo Maresca. Trev is fine. He decided to come off because it was too hot. Interesting. And we were all penning. Chalobah, all good everyone. Thanks for the messages. Further, as per Fabrizio Romano podcast, there we go. CFC Pies tweeted, Chelsea could sign a defender in case of good opportunity on the market. We have to keep an eye on it with Enzo Maresca pushing. So maybe we would want another centre back just for security purposes, because even though Wesley Fofana is back in the mix, he is so much injury, he's injury prone, 80% of the time the guy's just sidelined. So us signing another centre back wouldn't be a bad idea. But we will see how that develops. I don't know if Maresca told the club explicitly that he needs another centre back, or if it's just rumours surrounding the whole centre back situation since Levi Colwill got that ACL injury. Let's move on. This is an update on Nicholas Jackson. As per Simon Phillips, Jaybird Telegraph, Nicholas Jackson favours a move to Newcastle. However, the forward's chances of securing the transfer largely appear dependent on whether Newcastle relent and sell Alexander Isak to Liverpool. Jackson wants to go. Jackson won't play for us. We can already see that. We have two strikers already on fire fighting for that position. So Jackson is a no-go. He's definitely not going to get game time unless both our strikers get injured. severely. And the only guy we need to depend on is Nicholas Jackson. Because that's how it was previous seasons. We didn't have any other strikers. So, if Liverpool can get Isak, then Newcastle will come in for Jackson. Maybe Spurs might also come for Jackson. We don't know. But we will see how it continues developing. Second last slide, CFC Pies, as per Give Me Sport and Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea offered the chance to include players in Garnacho talks. Chelsea offered the chance to include players in Garnacho talks. Vega, Nkunku, Jackson or Desasi. United want money and rejected this opportunity. Chelsea want to pay around £30 million. Manchester United want £50 million. Alejandro is working hard and being attentive to his phone in case he gets a call to travel for medical. Maresca has a plan for Alejandro and his development. So Manu wants 50, we want to give 30, plus maybe a player. And Maresca has plans for this guy. I think Maresca sees the potential in the guy, and as far as I've seen how the players have changed under him, I think having Garnacho in our team won't be a bad signing. There's a video that I made on why I would want him in why I don't see the negative in us getting him. I will leave the link in the description. And I think he will blossom. He will become a better player under Enzo Maresca, even though he won't get as much game time as the players that we signed before him. But I think that in the cup games and off the bench is actually where he is more lethal, more impactful in the game. So signing him won't be a negative at all, as long as we don't overpay for him, so that we can make back or at least make profit if we resell him in the future. Last but not least, Joao Pedro had his say on the upcoming season. Pre-season is over, we are ready. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Everyone be warned. We are ready mentally, spiritually, physically. We are coming for everything and everyone this season. The blue ship is hot, and we are ready to fight for the title. The boys have become men, and if you are still not believing, then you are just delusional and in denial. And we love being the underdogs, as you've seen against PSG. Watch the space. Leave a like, subscribe, comment your thoughts. Cheers, stay safe, and God bless.